Gold is breaking records again. Demand is rising faster than at any point in the last decade. And the world's wealthiest investors are making a dramatic move. They're not just buying more gold, they're relocating it away from the historic vaults of London, away from long-trusted facilities in Geneva, and straight toward a new global hub in the East, Singapore. Today, we're going inside the vaults, inside the strategy, and inside the quiet migration of wealth happening right now, and what it means for the future of money. Welcome to Why the World's Wealthiest Are Moving Their Gold to Singapore in 2025. Section 1. The New Gold Migration. For centuries, global gold storage followed a predictable pattern. Europe handled custody. The US dominated the financial system. London and Switzerland were the world's most trusted vaults. But in 2025, something unexpected happened. High net worth individuals began moving gold out of the West and into Southeast Asia, not because of taxes, not because of better returns, but because of something far more important: security and stability. Wealthy families, entrepreneurs, and large private investors are suddenly rethinking where they store their most valuable assets. And a growing number believe Singapore is the safest place on earth to do it. This isn't just a trend, it's a global shift. Section 2. Why Singapore? Gold storage isn't just about putting bars behind steel doors. It's about trusting a country, its laws, its politics, and its long-term stability. Singapore has quietly positioned itself as the perfect answer. It has no geopolitical enemies. It has one of the world's strongest legal frameworks. And unlike many nations, it has almost zero incentive to seize private wealth. In fact, Singapore's entire financial reputation is built on one idea: protecting client assets at all costs. If a country depends on global trust to survive economically, it will do anything to defend that trust. For ultra-wealthy investors, that reliability is priceless. More and more clients from the US, Europe, and Australia are now shifting part, or sometimes all, of their precious metals into Singaporean vaults, viewing them as long-term, intergenerational wealth protection. 20 years, 30 years, 40 years into the future. This is storage planned for decades, not months. Section 3. Inside the new generation of vaults. From the outside, these buildings look like ordinary warehouses. Inside, they are among the most secure private vaults on the planet, temperature-controlled, seismically reinforced, protected by multi-layer security systems that operate quietly, endlessly, and without room for error. The newest vaults are designed not just to store gold, but to store massive quantities of silver as well. One recently completed facility includes a towering chamber engineered to hold over 10,000 tons of silver. That's more than $15 billion in one room. The engineering is extreme. Foundations drilled deep into the ground, reinforced flooring strong enough to handle weights far beyond normal industrial standards, and structural systems designed for long-term integrity. These vaults aren't built for years, they're built for generations. Section 4. The gold inside silver takes up enormous physical space. Gold, on the other hand, is small, incredibly dense, extremely valuable, and significantly riskier to store. As gold prices soared past $4,000 per troy ounce, the need for secure, high-end vaulting became urgent. Inside Singapore's private facilities, thousands of gold bars are meticulously cataloged and separated for clients from around the world. Some are large, 400-ounce good delivery bars, the standard used by central banks and institutional traders. Each weighs about 25 pounds and can be worth over $1 million, but most wealthy investors prefer smaller bars, more flexible, more private, easier to liquidate. These bars fit into compact safe deposit modules, allowing wealth to be stored efficiently and accessed with precision. Everything is engineered for one purpose: absolute, uncompromising security. Section 5. Security that doesn't sleep. Hollywood loves showing loud, dramatic vault break-ins. Reality is the opposite. Real security is quiet, layered, invisible. Inside these vaults, everything is designed to slow down any threat long enough for authorities to respond. Vault doors are classified under UL standards, tested and certified to withstand tampering and forced entry for a full hour or more. Motion sensors, temperature sensors, biometric access, 24-hour monitoring. Even the layout of the building is designed to delay any intrusion. Every second matters. This isn't Tejas security, it's boss engineering designed to protect billions of dollars in metals under every scenario imaginable. Section 6. Why the wealthy are moving their gold. Behind this migration is more than fear. It's strategy. Investors are responding to 3 major concerns. 1. Political instability. Around the world, tensions are rising. Investors are asking tough questions. What happens if a government freezes assets? What if new regulations appear overnight? What if international conflict disrupts vault access? Singapore offers neutrality and stability, qualities the wealthy value above all. 2. Currency uncertainty. For decades, the US dollar was untouchable. Today, many believe that dominance could be challenged. If trust in the dollar falters, new financial systems may emerge, possibly backed by gold. For wealthy investors, holding gold outside their home country is a hedge against currency transformation. 3. Counterparty risk. Funds, futures, and digital gold are not the same as physical gold. If the company holding your gold collapses, your gold goes with it. Physical gold stored privately eliminates that risk. It's tangible wealth, owned outright without intermediaries. Section 7. Lessons from 2008. The 2008 financial crisis is still shaping investor psychology. Back then, no one knew which banks would collapse next. Digital account balances suddenly didn't feel as real. People watched trusted institutions crumble. Today, that memory fuels demand for private physical storage. In a digital world full of uncertainty, the sight of a gold bar, heavy, untouched, independent, offers something no stock ticker can: peace of mind. And for wealthy investors, that sense of control is worth more than the gold itself. Section 8. The Eastern Gold Hubs Rise. Singapore is not alone. Across Asia, cities like Hong Kong and Dubai are also becoming major gold hubs. For decades, London handled the majority of the world's gold transactions, more than 100 billion worth every single day. But now, these emerging hubs are gaining ground, fast. The West still dominates gold trading, but private investors are shifting physical storage east, where they believe long-term stability will be stronger. Asia's gold centers are modern, efficient, and designed with investors in mind. And they are growing because governments want to attract long-term wealth. This isn't a short-term trend. It's an intentional new global direction. Section 9. The bigger picture. The movement of gold is often a mirror of global sentiment. When the world feels stable, gold stays put. When confidence declines, gold becomes mobile. In 2025, the relocation of gold to Singapore tells us something critical. Wealthy individuals are preparing for long time horizons. They are diversifying globally. They are seeking neutrality. And they are betting that the future of wealth storage may not look like the past. This isn't panic, it's preparation. It's the world's richest investors quietly positioning themselves for the next 20, 30, even 50 years. Section 10. What this means for everyone else. You don't need to be a billionaire to learn from this movement. The wealthy are revealing a simple truth. Where you store your wealth matters as much as how you grow it. Gold is no longer just an investment. It has become a strategic tool, a hedge against uncertainty, inflation, and financial instability. And whether investors store it in Singapore, Switzerland, or a private vault closer to home, the message is the same. Physical gold remains one of the most trusted assets in the world. Section 11, conclusion. The world is changing. Power is shifting, and the wealthiest among us are quietly adapting. By moving their gold to Singapore, they're doing more than relocating metal. They're securing peace of mind, political neutrality, and long-term protection. In an era of digital money, global tension, and economic unpredictability, one truth remains. Gold still represents the oldest, simplest, and most enduring form of wealth humanity has ever known. And today, more than ever, the rich are making sure it stays safe.